I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
Antony Starr is a New Zealand theater and film actor who captivated the audience with his impeccable acting. While he has already reached all sorts of heights in his homeland, his career in Hollywood is only gaining momentum. Right now, we will tell you about how Antony's creative path began and what lies behind the piercing gaze of one of the most secretive Hollywood actors. Antony Starr, how the supervillain from The Boys lives and how much he earns. Antony Starr was born on October 25, 1975 in New Zealand. According to some sources, in Auckland, according to others, in Wellington, where he spent his childhood. The boy was brought up together with two sisters in an average family. From an early age, Antony had a free-spirited nature, and unlike his sisters, he was not a model of behavior. During his school years, the boy practiced martial arts and karate for 8 years. By the way, back then, the boy was obsessed with learning how to do a backflip, but after several unsuccessful falls, he gave up this traumatic idea. Funnily enough, Starr still got an injury, albeit minor, but under different circumstances. When Antony was 15 years old, he was already earning money on his own, stocking the shelves at the supermarket. One day, a teenager accidentally knocked over a stock of plastic cups. Enraged, he threw one at the concrete wall, but it bounced back, hitting him square in the head and leaving a scar for life. The actor believes that this is the most ridiculous story behind a scar, so it should be replaced with a story about a shark attack. The future actor voluntarily dropped out of school, and even before he came of age, he moved to Norway in search of new opportunities. The young man spent a year and a half there, and in order to support himself, he had to take on any job, including dishwashing in restaurants, office cleaning, and part-time waiter jobs. In his spare time, Starr was engaged in snowboarding and also studied Norwegian. By the way, in addition to Norwegian, Antony is fluent in Spanish. After returning to his homeland, the young man decided to enroll in acting school and simultaneously began attending auditions for television. Soon, Starr got lucky, and they started inviting him to small TV projects. In 1992, at the age of 17, Starr began his professional acting career, starring in the series Shortland Street. Notably, at first, the soap opera was poorly received by the New Zealand public, and the project was almost shut down after the first season. However, soon the series began to gain popularity, and today is one of the highest rated and longest running in New Zealand. The number of episodes has already exceeded 7,500. The actor himself starred only in a few episodes, explaining his departure by the excessive speed of filming, because of which he was dissatisfied with his acting. Nevertheless, thanks to his role in this project, Antony was noticed, and in 1995, he was invited to star in the joint American-New Zealand series Xena Warrior Princess, in which he appeared in 2 episodes.
But I'm not convinced this is going to take down the giant.
Well, this is my best weapon. Besides, anything's possible when you put your faith in the Lord, Gabrielle.
In 2000, Starr played an episodic role in the legal drama series Street Legal, and the following year he played Todd Vandervelter in the series Mercy Peak, appearing in the 21st episode. However, the project was not a success with the audience, so it was soon canceled. In 2003, Starr's filmography was replenished with the series Hard Out, the drama Skin and Bone, and the action movie Terror Peak. In the latter, Antony played Jason, the owner of a travel company who, along with tourists, found himself under the threat of an awakened volcano. The film was not a great success, but the role in it became one of the most significant for the actor at that time.
Look! There's air being sucked up there. That must be the vent.
We've already been up there and it's blocked with steam.
We have to get through it.
Okay, well, it's better than the lava.
In 2004, Starr starred in the TV drama Not Only But Always, the thriller In My Father's Den, and the comedy Without a Paddle. In these movies, Antony was given only minor roles that didn't bring him much fame. However, in 2005, the actor was offered to star in the crime comedy series Outrageous Fortune in a double role, the unscrupulous lawyer Jethro West and his twin brother Dim Stoner Van.
Feeling all right? What? Or with the whole mum thing. We all need to stay cool. Yeah, I'm cool. Cooler than you.
The story of the West family, who decided to give up crime and make an honest living, was warmly received by the audience, thanks to which the project was aired for 6 seasons until 2010. The role in this series brought Antony real fame. In his homeland, Starr received several prestigious film awards, and his photos didn't leave the covers of magazines. Along with this project, the actor starred in other films. In the same year, 2005, he appeared in the biographical sports drama The World's Fastest Indian.
Would you like to buy a raffle ticket for 2?
What's it for?
Porky the Pig plus 2 dozen beers. We're raising money to send Bert to the USA. Our mate Bert.
Despite the fact that the actor got an episodic role, he himself considers it a great success. Not so much because of the role itself, but because of the opportunity to work on the same set with the genius of cinema Anthony Hopkins, who played the main character in the film. In 2006, Starr starred in the comedy drama Number 2 as Shelley. The actor also focused on theater, appearing in several productions such as Closer and Sex with Strangers. In 2010, Anthony starred in the films After the Waterfall and Spies and Lies, and the following year he appeared in the film Bliss and the crime series Rush, where he played Senior Sergeant Charlie Lewis.
Okay, it's zero tolerance on the bikies from today. They paid the minister's assassin, so we're going to put the pressure on until we find out who paid them. Now that is all no more orders in the system.
At that time, this Australian crime series had already been released for 3 seasons and had significant success with viewers. Starr himself joined the cast in the last 4th season, receiving another portion of fame. Soon, the actor was invited to other Australian projects. So in 2012, he starred in the TV series Tricky Business and Lowdown, as well as in the detective film Wish You Were Here, where he played Jeremy King, who went missing while on vacation.
Right? They're everywhere around here. I retail probably 3,000-4,000 of them a year. $10 a pop, and they cost me 2. I mean, that's it. People just, they want to buy them.
For this film, Antony received an award for the Australian Academy of Cinema and Television Arts. Starr decided not to stop there, and after success in Australia, he went to the USA to conquer Hollywood. There, the actor immediately managed to get the main role in the series Banshee, which premiered in 2013.
And that I will well and faithfully perform
the duties of Banshee County Sheriff,
the duties of Banshee County Sheriff,
the office of which I now enter.
the office of which I now enter.
His character is a thief released from prison who assumed the identity of the murdered sheriff of a small town in Pennsylvania. He is going to deal with the enemies and find his former partner Anne, who was played by Ivana Milicevic. After the premiere of the film, the media reported Antony having an affair with his co-star, but he has not commented on these rumors. The series aired for 4 seasons and enjoyed success with the audience. The popularity of the project gave rise to a prequel, Banshee Origins. The reviews from critics were also mostly positive, but even those who gave the show mixed reviews found flaws in directing and writing, but by no means in the acting of Starr. Antony brilliantly portrayed the anti-hero and admitted in an interview that he always preferred to play antagonists. According to some reports, the actor earned $4 million on this project. After the release of the series, the actor gained a firm foothold on the Hollywood Olympus and got armies of fans. Then, many fashion magazines called Starr one of the most attractive actors. At the same time, he preferred to live a small distance from Los Angeles in the coastal city of Santa Monica. In an interview, Antony told reporters about his challenging experience at the Dream Factory. According to him, filming in the US is characterized by a much faster pace and a tighter schedule than in his homeland. The actor often did not have time for his personal life at all. There were some injuries as well. During the filming, the actor shattered his elbow, tore a tendon in his knee, and his wrist required major surgery. Due to his injuries, the actor was forced to abandon other interesting projects. Nevertheless, in 2016, Starr played one of the main roles in the detective series American Gothic, portraying Garrett, the son of an influential businessman who, after his death, left his loved ones to deal with his dark past. Antony's character lived as a hermit in the woods for 10 years, and when he returned, he tried to work with his relatives to find out if the head of the family could really be a terrible criminal.
I never knew this place was here.
How long have you lived in Boston?
All my life. On and off.
In 2019, the actor starred in the superhero black comedy series The Boys, based on the comic book of the same name by Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson. The series is about a team of vigilantes who fight superheroes that abuse their powers. In this project, the actor got one of the key roles. He played Homelander, a superhero patriot and leader of the Seven. He is the most powerful Superman who can fly and shoot heat rays from his eyes. On the surface, Starr's character is benevolent, but in reality he is a homicidal sociopath. Deprived of parental love and care, he grew up in a secret lab since childhood and as a result developed mental disorders. It's worth noting that when writing the script, the creators largely focused on Donald Trump, so Antony's character has some of the character traits and behavior of the former president. Interestingly enough, Starr's height is 5'11", but the directors considered his physique not athletic enough, so the actor was forced to wear a special suit with inserts that visually enlarged his torso. After the premiere, the series was a resounding success. Critics praised Antony's acting, and the role of Homelander is rightfully considered one of the best in his career. For his work, the actor was nominated for the Saturn Award as Best Actor in a streaming television series. Funnily enough, Antony could have missed the opportunity to star in this project because of his negligence. The creators of the series sent Antony the script, but he didn't bother to read it for several weeks. When Starr's agent once again reminded him of this, he looked at the text after all. However, when he saw that it was a superhero story, the actor was absolutely sure that he would not be hired for the role. But he was wrong, because the directors of the series admitted that they could only see him as Homelander. At the moment, 3 seasons of the project have already been released, and the creators of The Boys don't plan to stop there. According to some reports, Starr's fee was about $400,000 per episode, which is equal to $3.2 million for each season. However, other sources give a significantly lower figure, $90,000 per episode. On the set of the series, Antony met actress Erin Moriarty, who played Starlight. The media extensively spread rumors about a fling between the two actors, which none of them has ever confirmed. According to reports, the girl, who is almost 20 years younger than Starr, first took the initiative, but she was not his type, so the communication between the celebrities remained on a friendly level. Along with the series, Antony had time to star in the Australian comedy Auntie Donna's Big Ol' House of Fun and in the Danish comedy Gutterbee. In the latter, the actor played Mike, a pimp recently released from prison who, together with a local sausage maker, plans to open a restaurant but comes into conflict with the sheriff. In 2022, Starr voiced Homelander in the animated series Diabolical, which is a spin-off of The Boys. Also, fans of the superhero series will soon see the 4th season. The filming has already been completed, but the exact premiere date is still unknown. According to early information, the series will air in the second half of 2023. At the moment, the actor is still active in cinema. In April, Guy Ritchie's The Covenant, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, premiered. Antony played a minor role of one of the American military. Starr also starred in the horror film Cobweb, which will premiere this summer. The actor admits that he wouldn't mind trying his hand at directing and producing several projects in Australia and New Zealand, but not in the near future. To date, the celebrity's fortune is estimated at $2 million, which he earned with his film piece. At the same time, in 2022, he bought real estate in the US for $2.2 million. His choice fell on a luxury mansion in Los Angeles. The 2,000-square-foot house was built back in 1915 and includes 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, a modern kitchen, a dining room, several spacious living rooms, an office, and a yoga room. There is also a garden, a swimming pool with a seating area, and a covered porch. The actor lives in this mansion during the filming period, and the rest of the time he prefers to stay in his homeland, where he has real estate in Auckland. His relatives live there, in particular 4 nieces. As for his personal life and relationships, Antony prefers not to share details with the public and is perhaps one of the most secretive Hollywood stars. In one of the interviews, Starr almost exasperated journalists who compared the conversation with a tennis game in which the actor undoubtedly won. For half an hour, he masterfully turned away all questions about his personal life. The only thing Antony revealed was that he is in a relationship with Lucy McClay. His girlfriend is a costume designer and social media consultant. Starr met the girl in one of the restaurants and quite a long time ago, and since then the couple has been inseparable. They often appear together at social events, but it's unknown whether they got married. In one of the interviews, the man called marriage the most complicated relationship that burdens people, which only confirmed his bachelor status. There is also no information about which cars are in the celebrity's garage. It's only known that his first car was an Australian Holden Commodore station wagon. Judging by the fact that Starr could only remember the color of the car, coffee, he is not a great expert on cars. Antony has an Instagram page where he regularly posts new photos and news about upcoming events he's involved in. Funnily enough, many subscribers in the comments under his post note that Starr looks very similar to the Canadian actor Scott Speedman. There are also unpleasant moments in the biography of the secretive celebrity. In 2022, Starr was detained by police for a drunken brawl in a Costa Blanca bar. He struck the 21-year-old chef in the face with a glass and cut his eyebrow, and also threatened to take his life. The actor attributed his behavior to alcohol intoxication, and at the trial, he was too embarrassed to raise his eyes. Nevertheless, he did not go unpunished. Antony was sentenced to a year of probation, as well as $5,300 in damages. Despite this scandal, the number of Antony Starr fans has not decreased. Do you like this New Zealand actor?
Well, thank you.
Thank you. Great to meet you, pal.
Good to meet you.
If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything interesting.